The Big Bang Theory's Kaley Cuoco has one big regret about her time as Penny. Hello everyone, I am Christina to welcome you back to my channel. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for the latest news updates. In the Season 8 premiere of The Big Bang Theory, Kaley Cuoco's character Penny debuted a shocking haircut, and apparently the actor sort of regretted it in the first place. For the previous 7 seasons, Penny was known for her flowing blonde locks, and as Cuoco revealed in Jessica Radloff's oral history, The Big Bang Theory, the definitive inside story of the epic hit series, via Us Weekly, she didn't necessarily tell anyone about the big chop. I just king cut my hair off and didn't tell anyone, Cuoco said. I did it for an independent film called Burning Bodhi and basically showed up to our Big Bang rap party with short hair. Not only did Cuoco need to cut her hair for Burning Bodhi, a 2015 film that co-starred Sasha Peterson, Pretty Little Liars, and Megan Fahey, The White Lotus, but she was also hoping to save herself some time in makeup before long days on the CBS sitcom. I thought by cutting my hair I would spend less time in the hair and makeup chair, even though I loved the hair and makeup team, Cuoco explained. And then in my attempt to spend less time on my hair, that decision bit me in the ass and it took way longer to do my short hair. I was like, this is the worst decision. What was I thinking? I thought I was cutting off all this time because I hated going in and getting ready. That's why I was wearing my hair up so much in season 6 and 7. So then I cut it and it ended up being more work because it wasn't easy to style. Chuck Lorre also hated Kaley Cuoco's dramatic chop. Kaley Cuoco's huge haircut was shocking to absolutely everybody on set at The Big Bang Theory, apparently including creator and showrunner Chuck Lorre. We didn't have a heads up on the haircut. When you think back on it, it was startling. I wish we had been in the loop, Lorre told Jessica Radloff, saying that he would have warned Cuoco about other starlets and the fallouts they experienced after their own big chops. After bringing up major TV favorites like Jenna Elfman's Dharma on Dharma and Greg and Kerry Russell's Felicity on her eponymous show, both of whom got Pixie cuts that surprised their fans, Lorre went on to tell Radloff that he genuinely believes that a character's appearance is part of their overall draw. The audience had become infatuated with the character, and not just the character's behavior and flaws and strengths, but in how the character looked, Lorre explained. They became iconic, and to disregard that audience attachment was a mistake. And I witnessed it firsthand. It would have been the same thing if Johnny Galecki, who plays Leonard on The Big Bang Theory, had come to the rap party and had shaved his head. Both Kaley Cuoco and Chuck Lorre eventually made peace with the Pixie cut. On screen, Chuck Lorre and Kaley Cuoco eventually figured out how to work the haircut into the show. In fact, they address it right in the Season 8 premiere, the locomotion interruption. During the previous season finale, the stubborn Sheldon Cooper, Jim Parsons, is shaken by several different life events, including Penny and Leonard's engagement, his sudden desire to change his research focus at Caltech, and the university's refusal to allow that, his girlfriend Amy's Mayim Bialik request that they move in together, and his favorite comic book store burning down. As a result, he goes to the Pasadena train station and decides to simply leave his life behind, and when the audience meets him again in the Season 8 premiere, he's stranded in Arizona after getting robbed. When he returns to Pasadena with Leonard and Amy, he says that he's ready for any new changes, only to see Penny's short haircut, panic, and immediately walk back out of his appointment. Clearly, the show had fun with the situation, and Lorre said that it wasn't really a big deal. I love that Kaley recognized it for what it was, he admitted. She's very self-aware and we survived it. As bumps in the road go, that was a small one. I had fun with it and I did like it, Cuoco said of the dramatic chop. I'm sure it was being negatively talked about all over the place, but I didn't pay as much attention to what people were saying on social media then. Kaley Cuoco's Pixie cut was present for some of Penny's toughest moments. Hair grows back and obviously Kaley Cuoco's did. And by season 9 of The Big Bang Theory, she's finally moved on from the severe pixie cut to a sharp little bob. By the 12th and final season of the series, her long locks are back again, but perhaps the reason that Penny's super short haircut looms so large over the series is that it's prominently featured in one of its most disappointing episodes. In the season 9 premiere, The Matrimonial Momentum, Penny and Leonard impulsively decide to elope in Las Vegas without any of their friends or loved ones present, and the whole thing is fraught thanks to Leonard's admission that he kissed another woman named Mandy Chen, Melissa Tang, who works as a marine biologist at Caltech. This reveal sours the entire thing, and throughout the episode, Penny's also rocking that pixie cut. Because the episode hits such a rough note, especially as a season premiere, it unfortunately makes Cuoco's haircut all that more memorable. The real reason Mayim Bialik joined the cast of The Big Bang Theory. Chuck Lorre's and Bill Prady's sitcom The Big Bang Theory debuted in 2007 when geek culture, previously considered a fringe group, had already handily become mainstream. Media that was once considered only acceptable for an unseen minority of nerds, Lord of the Rings, video games, comic books, was now leading the charge of popular entertainment, and a sitcom starring nerds was more relatable than ever. Indeed, The Big Bang Theory proved that there was a divide between what mainstream culture previously thought nerds looked like and what they were actually like. One might have known a real-life pop culture obsessive who resented the broad, inaccurate archetypes presented on The Big Bang Theory. Regardless, the show was a massive success, lasting 279 episodes over 12 seasons. The series mostly took place in the apartment of Leonard, Johnny Galecki, and Sheldon, Jim Parsons, two highly intelligent, doctorate-holding young nerds, and their interactions with their friends and their neighbor Penny, Kaley Cuoco. Starting in the show's fourth season, Sheldon began dating the neurobiologist Amy, Mayim Bialik, a woman selected for him by a computerized matching service. Amy and Sheldon are equally clueless when it comes to social interaction, but by the end of the series, the pair will marry. Bialik was a get for The Big Bang Theory. She was already known in the pop firmament for recurring roles on Webster and MacGyver as a child, but really exploded in fame in 1990, playing the title role in the sitcom Blossom. When that show went off the air in 1995, Bialik, already in college, took mostly voice roles while she studied and earned multiple degrees. By 2010, Bialik had a doctorate in neuroscience and was ready to get back into acting, mostly just to make ends meet. Turns out that The Big Bang Theory was the plum gig that presented itself at the right time, and that the pay was good. In a 2021 interview on The Graham Norton Show, Bialik admitted that she only took the theory job for the health insurance. It was all for the health insurance. Bialik had taken on a practical attitude toward acting. While she might have her own personal relationship to fame, by the time The Big Bang Theory presented itself, she wasn't concerned with being recognized. She instead parlayed her acting experience into a new gig. Performing was just a job. She worked as an actress as a child, took a break to go to school, and now, like many people with advanced degrees, had trouble finding work in her majored field. She fell back on acting as a career move. Acting, she said, wasn't exactly intellectually edifying, but it certainly paid well. I left the industry for 12 years and I got a doctorate in neuroscience. I wanted to experience life where you're valued for what's in between your ears and not just for what you can provide for other people. But I was literally running out of health insurance and thought that if I could get a few small parts it would help. Bialik wasn't gunning for the role of Amy either, as she hadn't even heard of The Big Bang Theory when she auditioned. She had no idea she was being included in an already successful sitcom that would provide work for the next 9 years. I was cast, she said, and my life changed. Bialik was 35 when she started her Big Bang work, and it has kept her in the public eye ever since. She starred in the series Call Me Kat, and from 2021 to 2023, she was even the co-host of Jeopardy with Ken Jennings. Bialik also appreciated that Amy was also a neuroscientist, allowing her to flex her doctorate on screen. She made sure Amy's neuroscience jokes were accurate. Although she admitted she didn't want to sound like a know-it-all, even if she did know it all. Nobody wants to be that actor, she said, the complete nerd that tells everyone they've got it wrong. Bialik now hosts Mayim Bialik's Breakdown, a podcast devoted to mental health. Hello lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Christina. Hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.